Today we're diving into the new Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop, the one rocking the GTX 1650 GPU and 8 gigs of RAM. It's a bit different from what I typically check out, but I was curious to see if this budget gaming laptop can handle its business. So, let's get into it. I was surprised when I got my hands on the Acer Nitro 5, especially considering its price point. It's equipped with an Intel Core i5-9300H CPU, which can reach up to 4.1 GHz, making it a 45-watt powerhouse. The laptop features a 15.6-inch IPS screen with a standard 60 Hz refresh rate, offering good color reproduction and viewing angles. It's powered by a GTX 1650 GPU with 4 GB of GDDR5 VRAM, providing respectable gaming performance. Talking about the looks of the Acer Nitro 5, it keeps it simple and sleek with a touch of metal goodness. It's got a 15.6-inch screen that's pretty good, but it's a standard 60 Hz one, not super fancy with high refresh rates. Still, it does the job for most gaming. In the design department, this Nitro 5 is all about being straightforward, but kinda cool. It's mostly made of plastic, but it's got a metal-like finish that adds a bit of class. And you'll spot lots of red accents, like on the keys and trackpad. There's even a funky triangular pattern going on. Plus, you've got a bunch of useful ports like USB 3.0, Ethernet, HDMI, USB-C, and more, so staying connected is very easy. Let's dive into what's inside this Acer Nitro 5 laptop. It's got a GTX 1650 graphics card, an i5-9300H processor, 8 gigs of RAM, a 128 GB SSD, and a 1 TB HDD. While it may not be a beast like those high-end gaming laptops, it can still handle games quite well. Now, when I put it to the test in various games, it held up nicely. Games ran smoothly at 1080p on high settings, which is pretty satisfying. According to some reviews, even a demanding game like The Witcher 3 was playable on high settings, with just a few tweaks for the best performance. And when it came to Doom, it aced it, showing that it can handle less demanding titles with ease. One thing that impressed me was its cooling system. It's got dual fans and good ventilation, so it keeps things from overheating, even though it can get a bit loud when working hard. But that's a small price to pay for consistent gaming performance. Now here's the catch. It's got 8 gigs of RAM, which might not be enough for heavy multitasking, so you might want to think about upgrading to 16 gig if you're into productivity tasks. The hard drive feels a bit slow for everyday use, but it's just fine for storing games. Talking gaming, this laptop with 8 gigs of RAM and a GTX 1650 can handle games pretty well. But keep in mind, newer games might want more RAM, so you could experience some hiccups. The good news is, adding more RAM is a breeze. You might need to tweak some in-game settings to get that smooth gameplay, but overall, it does a decent job considering what it's working with. Just keep an eye out for thermal and power limit throttling during intense gaming, which can cause unexpected FPS drops. Now, let's talk about the keyboard. It's one of the strong points of the Acer Nitro 5. Backlit keys that feel great to type on, whether you're working or gaming. They even highlight the important WASD keys, perfect for you FPS gamers out there. The trackpad gets the job done but feels a bit old school and could be roomier. And here's some good news for those who like to tinker. Upgrading stuff in this laptop is pretty straightforward. You can easily access and upgrade things like RAM and NVMe SSD, so you've got room to boost its performance. The Acer Nitro 5 is a budget-friendly gaming laptop that offers decent gaming performance. It's a solid choice for those looking to step into the gaming laptop world without spending too much. You can enhance its capabilities by adding more RAM and an extra SSD. While it's not a high-end gaming powerhouse, it strikes a good balance between affordability and performance. Priced at $649, remember, prices can fluctuate, so always double-check for the latest deals. To sum it up, the Acer Nitro 5 is a solid choice for budget-conscious gamers seeking decent gaming performance. While it's not a top-tier gaming powerhouse, it offers a good balance between affordability and capability. If you want more details or are ready to purchase, feel free to scan the QR code or click the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe for future content and stay updated on the latest tech reviews. Thanks for watching and happy gaming!